Hey guys, okay, so a bit of a dark one today. Today we're going to talk about divorce. Now, why are we talking about divorce today? Well, it happens. It's taboo, I know. We don't see a lot of people talking about divorce out there, especially on social media, but it is one of the biggest causes of properties being sold. And especially, and I hate to say it, but, believe it or not, there are going to be people in your marketplace that are going to get divorced this year or separate this year. So you really want to, be putting stuff out and I know it sounds crazy because nobody does this, but you really want to be putting stuff out that speaks to these things. And we'll talk about death as well, because, that in another video, because death is also a huge factor in why properties sell. And guys, it's, especially as the market gets tough, we all know, I know what it's like, fighting about finances at the best of times, let alone when things get tough. So there's a couple of things that I did want to cover with you. And this video, you can kind of take it in a couple of ways. It can be either a blog that you might want to put out. It can be if you want to drip feed it through your socials in somehow, or email alerts and things like that. But guys, this is a topic that is relevant. Property prices are great, this, that, and the other. But when I keep coming back to content that is of value to people, like I said, divorce is a big one. So you want to make sure that if people are, going through a time like this at the moment, if tensions are high in a household, and this is on the cards and they're seeing content like this going out, it's going to resonate. Now, the biggest thing, especially in my career, and I've sold a lot of properties with this situation. My big thing has always been communication. I am not a psychiatrist. I have been in situations where people are trying to play you off the other, or people get upset because they think there is a stronger communication on one side, which is why it's so important to have a very clear communication strategy. And remaining partial, that's the biggest thing. I can remember one I had in Chipping Norton ages ago, got the life story from both sides. And we're sitting there one night, we had a great offer. Husband and wife are both there, bickering at each other, both turned to me. And I was like, whoa, I was employed to sell your house, okay? This is a good price. This is a good property. Boom. Yeah. Let's get it done because I'm done. But remain impartial and recognize the fact. And I always used to set my vendors up in this situation that, look, guys, it's unfortunate that there's been a relationship breakdown here. I think the easiest way that we move forward, and we do this as amicably as we can, because keep in mind, this is a big asset. And I appreciate there's feelings, there's emotions and anger and love and everything that comes with this. But the easiest way that you're going to find to move through this is to look at this property now as a business. It's an asset, and let's do what we can so as you both walk away in the positive with this. And that can be, things like getting a cleaner to come in, professional everything, styling, photography, whatever it is, but looking at it as, okay, this is not the family home anymore. It is, but we're looking at it as a business decision. What do we need to do to this property now from a business point of view? So remaining impartial is one thing. A clear communication strategy is also key. Now, I would always send my vendors a vendor report on a Monday. And as you guys, I know you're all doing them, it would have absolutely every buyer that's come through, every email inquiry that's come through, all the comments, all the feedback, all the REA and domain reports, everything like that. And it would be emailed to both with a text message from both to go out. I would also have, back in those days, I wasn't doing Zoom meetings, I'd have a one-to-one, or I would have them both come into my office on a weekly basis, or I would have a three-way phone call after that report was sent out. So there was no communication. And I'd set this up. Yes, there'd be, an odd phone call here or there, dropping off the keys or blah, 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 blah. But anything that was of relevance to the sale of that property was always right. We are going to have a phone call meeting on, you get the report Monday. We'll have it on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. have the report in front of you, and boom. So it was so on the level. I always found auction was the best and most transparent way to sell a property going through a divorce, simply because of the fact it was transparent. Here's the buyers, we've done the marketing, here they are, make the decision. It's done. It's no one playing one side off against the other. It's very transparent. And when there is fighting and there is chaos, it's like, okay, yep, bring it back. I appreciate you're angry. I appreciate he hasn't paid the mortgage for the last 3 months. I appreciate all of that. At the end of the day, I can't do anything about that. All I can do is try to provide the best outcome for you guys to move forward. Please allow me to do that. And always act in the best interest of the property. So everything, reminding them that it's like I just said, yes, he might be a dick. Yes, she might have done this, but at the end of the day, I can't change that. I can just do what I can do to make sure that your future looks a lot better. So guys, that's a quick one with divorce. I know it is a taboo subject. I know a lot of people get very scared to talk about this, but like I said, it is a fact of life. So, you know, it is going to happen. It's going to happen in your marketplace. So please get on board with it. As much as it's a weird one to try and promote, it is unfortunately necessary. So I hope you found that of value, and I'll talk to you soon.